City, Sean Treasy, Elias. We got some special guests on the show today. We got Rocfame. We got Colors the Networkman. Can we get another one? That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about, my man. So, just, thank y'all for tuning into our show. Thank y'all for coming to our show. You know what I mean? This is a brand new show. I'm gonna just be honest with you. First, they're our first guests. You know what I mean? I don't even think you could do a show and start it without having these two first. You know what I mean? I ain't throwing no shots at nobody, nothing like that. I'm just saying. I don't know how you can even just start a show or even have a show going on in Charleston and you ain't got these two in your show. Straight fuck up, man. On some real shit. If you ain't got these two in your show, you just lacking. Straight up. You're lacking. You're slipping. Straight up. But what's going on, guys?
What's good?
What's good, man?
Congratulations on your show, brother. Much success. Shit.
All right. What's up, Elias?
I'm just excited to be here.
All right. Okay. So what's going on, man? What y'all had going on, past month,
Of course, Meeting the Minds is a regular thing.
Right.
To watch radio.
But you got Meeting of the Minds coming up, right?
Yeah. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. That's
Labor and Crew, her favorite one.
Labor and Crew? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got anybody special, or any special situations going on Labor and Crew?
We don't have any featured artists during the Label and Crew edition because we give every Label and Crew 20 minutes to put a showcase together so that the whole label and the whole crew can share the time.
Okay.
And they can showcase their talent and within that 20 minutes and they can pretty much rock the stage together and vibe off each other.
That part.
And it's like a mini concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and showcase your whole roster, you know what I'm saying? One set, you know what I'm saying? We do have a feature model, shout out to a new kid.
Okay. So let me ask you, you what? 12?
15 next month.
Years in the
15
game with
December.
Meeting of the Minds? Man, wow. So, what made you get it started, man?
I just want to see people network, man. I just want to see people network. I used to, like I said, I was a hungry artist, and I used to always go first and give people contact information. And then people would be like, how'd you get a number? I wanted to get their number, but I wasn't comfortable. And they just kept being that. I was like, this is silly. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw something in my house. And that's what I did December 2008. That was the first Meeting of the Minds. We even called Meeting of the Minds. Yeah, it was networking part 1 or something like networking event part 1. And did it in my house for a good bit of years. And that was the core of how it started.
So when you was getting,
I think you was at one of them early ones. You was at a good bit of early ones. You not the first one. I think the first one was bad as a J Brown.
Like the third, fourth, and on down from there.
Yeah.
But so check it out. When you was getting the numbers, right? Was it like people like, what you want my number for, or was you just kind of had your game plan together when you approached them, or you just hit them?
But they just came off stage, so they knew I wanted the number because they had just performed.
Okay.
So they just came off stage. I used to always go first. I wanted to be in that first lineup so I could go and I could network there most of the time.
Right.
I always was excited about connecting with people.
Nobody was running from me like, oh man, here you come.
There was one girl group. They were originally signed to Grip Entertainment. A long time ago when I first met Shot J Vibe, and they were funny about giving me the information. They said, "Do you have a website?" And J Vibe shot at him. He stood up for me like, "Yo, that guy's the reason I'm doing this. That guy's the reason that you know what I'm saying. Like he not. And I don't know what happened to them girls, but yeah." It was
Exactly what happened.
What happened to
15 years later.
Okay. So when you started Meeting of the Minds, Rocfame was it?
No, it was just me.
Beginning.
It was just me.
I didn't even live in South Carolina then.
You didn't live in South Carolina?
No, I'm from New York.
That's right.
When did you move here?
I moved here in 2015, 16. And I still didn't know him then. I think I met him like a year later.
You met me 2016. It was April 22nd, the flyer. The lady, I can't think of her name, but they did the Corey Guns event. You and Vanessa.
She passed away, R.I.P.
Yeah, that's when I met. You came with me and J Vibe and Lovey interviewed you in the back.
Yeah, he was my first interview.
So how did you find out about Meeting of the Minds?
Word of mouth.
Oh.
I dated someone in a group out here.
So it was already kind of popping by the time you...
Yeah, he was already an independent artist out here.
Okay.
And he started taking me to these shows and stuff like that. And I wound up coming to one of his meeting of the minds, and the first thing I complained about was why nobody danced, why nobody clapped. I found it real weird.
So they were just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
They was enjoying it, but they just kind of was.
No, they would come in when they people or they folks perform, but if there's somebody they don't know, they went back outside, and I just had a whole bunch of problems. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm from a different place and it's a little more supportive out there. Like, you can all of a sudden wanted to make pickle flavored Cheetos, and the whole block will celebrate you and your pickle flavored Cheetos. Like, and it's like you come down here and it was real picky group clicky, and I didn't like it. You know what I mean? And I seen he was doing something different.
Okay.
Because, and then they called him the Networkman. I was like, oh, so he, you know, pretty much fucks with everybody. Like, he's neutral in the game, and I want to be that because I wanted to get to know everybody too.
So, but you had it in a couple different spots by the time Rocfame came.
When she came, I think, was you at Chillin' Grill 70? Was you there when I did that Chillin' Grill, or you wasn't there? I know you was there for 77.
Yeah, 70.
Because Chillin' Grill was Alien Nation first performance, but I don't know if you was mixing with them yet.
Because you was in the house, you started out in the house.
The house, and shout out to Sandra Wilson, she sponsored me at A-Law.
Okay.
Shout out to Jay Brown, J Body sponsored me at I can't think, it was a spot over there off of Jenkins Avenue.
When you was in Goose Creek for a second too, right?
Yeah, I did one there. I did one. The 9-year anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you had Scotch Grand for a while.
Scott Grand was Darryl Goodman linked me to that. That was 2012 to 2014. That was like that's when I realized I got a performance. Because before then there was no performance. So, oh hell yes. Yeah, Mr. Goodman was he is like a genuine soul, man. All he wants to do is see people winning. But yeah, I met Mr. Goodman through Thatcher Brown, and I was doing tech blast business. But then he was like, "What else you do? Let's talk some more, son." So I told him about meeting the minds and how I was getting sponsored at A-Law, but I got to go back to my house because my sponsorship was up. And he was like, "No, hold off on that. Let's talk." And then he sponsored the next two, was it March and April of 2012. And yeah, and then I made my own relationship with the owner at the time, Regina Scott Sanders. And then she was like, "You can keep doing them here, just keep the customer away." I did the best I could with that. Right. Sorry, Jill. She does.
It happens though.
Yeah.
Some people don't care. It happens.
It's the don't care. I witnessed that over the weekend.
It's the don't care.
It's the don't care.
Okay, gotcha.
But so that's how went from Scott's Grand. And after Scott's Grand, I went to Chillin' Grill, shot to Mike. Did that probably 6 months. And then I went to a Money Cannon open mic, one of his explosions at 77. And afterwards, he introduced me to Jungle. I always spoke to Jungle, so he gave that connect. And then I talked to Jungle about what I was trying to do. And he's like, "Let's have a meeting." We had a meeting. And at first, he misunderstood me. He thought I was saying, like, Saturday night. He said, "Oh, Sunday. Sunday, I'm not even open. Well, we can do it. So we did Sunday. And the only regret I always have to this day is that once he saw Meeting the Minds what it was, he was like, "You could have all the Sundays." But my mind was so closed and so clouded. When Jay Brown told me I should have did it, that I could have put other people in position and just partner with them. But I was like, "Nah, I can't be every Sunday. I can't be I can't be. I want to relax." So I turned that down. That's one of my biggest regrets. Like I always have people on the show, those who watch, what's our biggest regret? It's one of my biggest entertainment regrets. Is that one is not taking the opportunity of getting all those Sundays, and then I could have partnered with people and they could have been the front for those Sundays and I could have been behind the scenes. But you gotta live with it. But yeah, and then been Jungle since 2014 on. 77,
yeah. You had basically 10 years right there at 787.
Basically, yeah, give or take. I'll give or take.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's good for the city, straight up. And then Rocfame came along. By the time you came along, that's when he was doing at 787. But that's when he was having more showcases and everything. Because one time you went for a while doing it with no showcases, and then I think.
Yeah. Once I got to Scott's Grand, it was showcased the whole time. 2013 on, it was showcases.
Okay.
So from 2008 to like early 2013, there was no performances. Mr. Goodman, he was like, "Yo, I got my son, my cousin Ray. You got clean artists. They can perform. You got some models. They can walk."
So I mean, but if I'm not mistaken though, before Rocfame came, you had you was working with Gigolo Records.
Well, we did a lot of business together, but we was never, like I said, we were partners on Meeting the Minds like that. We always go back and forth on who came up with the Meeting the Minds name.
So who really came up with it?
I feel like I did. He feel like he did. We had a lot of conversations. So that's one of the things that I can't go back to that moment to say who came with that title. but the event was always there. So I can tell you that. The title he said he came up when he was on the phone because for a second, just before 787, I was at I did a meeting of mine, networking 01 or whatever it was called, at somebody. They had a real big house off of West Scott Plantation, and then I was dating their best friend, and she and PD got tight, and she was telling me like this girl is trying to get me because I'm dating you now, to get your contacts and basically cut you out. And PD was saying the same thing. He's like, well, let's just bring it back to your house and we can call it something different. And that's why I said meet the minds. He's always said meet the minds. That's one of the things that you can go back in time and say it. But either way, it got called meeting the minds, brought it back to my house, and then from there, so that was the only time somebody that I know, officially, and that was funny because that was the girl I was dating at the time was the girl that I partnered with for that event. That was her best friend, her kid's godparents. It was crazy that she was just like, yo, she trying to do you wrong, babe. That's my girl, and she told her I was like, wow, that's deep. Wow. Yeah. And PD was the same way because he was tight with my lady talking business and stuff like that. He was like, yo, Blake Wood, trying to be foul, man. And I was like, oh, what? Yo, you need to, take it from her house, bring it back to your house, call it something else. And nobody else showed. Colors and PD always got business to discuss. But people had showed up. It was Poet, Hollywood and Troy. I can't remember who all came.
People showing up, but he probably was looking for a specific person to come.
Yeah,
the person wanted to come, so he felt like the show was a success or something.
Well, he said when we bring it back to the house, even if nobody comes, but people came. Yeah, he said even if nobody comes, don't. Basically, he was telling me if nobody comes when we go back to your house, don't get discouraged because I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
But people did come.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Because y'all two could have. Whatever.
Yeah, we could talk. Yeah, we could talk business. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no deals no more. But I learned a lot of great business sense from the guy.
Okay, so why y'all got business no more? You learned all this business sense from him?
Because basically he wanted to control those to watch, and my partner, my bride died. She's not going nowhere. So
okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Once I got solid, it's hard to find solid, loyal. I'm not gonna backtrack on that. For nobody.
Man,
so
I'm telling you, man. Every time I come out there, it's a great spot, man. It's just so much variety of people, so much variety of music. Everybody seems to know everybody. Everybody seems to want to enjoy everybody. I don't think I ever been out there, and maybe once, and I think that got nipped in the bud real quick. But I don't think I ever been out there and seen no drama. You know what I mean? So for us to have something going on, for you to have something going on for sure, but for us, you know what I mean when I say us, to have something going on for a long time, and you don't have no violence or anything going on. I mean, that's a plus, man.
Yeah.
True that.
I mean, it's great, man.
Rocfame, she come along and she.
Oh yeah, amplified. That was like the whipped cream and strawberry on top. And I was really burnt out. I got burnt out.
I heard she had all the ideas.
Oh, she had a hell of a bunch of ideas. The features would have never happened without her.
Okay. The features is a great idea.
Yeah, that was
honestly. That it's almost like everybody. Well, no mind. I don't want to. Well, yeah. It's almost like they just start a show and it's like a concert and then the other people kind of line it up to them a little bit. You know what I mean? But that's what it feels like to me a little bit, which is a great thing, But the features that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. So what y'all got lined up besides the features? Like anything gonna change in 2024?
We really spoke on that.
So what made you move from New York to Charleston?
That's personal.
Okay.
But I did come, and I pretty much was here bushy-eyed, and I wanted to interview people. I ain't want to do nothing else at first. All I wanted to do was get to know these people and see what their music is like, because I know about the independent music scene in New York, but when I first saw these performances, I love live music.
Okay.
So when I saw a lot of passionate artists come out, I was like, I want to get to know these people. And that's what I wanted to do. I came up with Rocfame Media. Shout out to the Rock Boys. I want to hear shit, Henry. I got it from him. I got it from him and our extended family and our group of friends. They were called the Rock Boys. The girls we were called the Rock Girls.
Okay.
And my homegirl came and stayed with me in West Ashley when I got my first apartment out here. And she was like,
So hold up. So you had the Rock Girls, you had the Rock Boys. It's somehow that
we became the Rock family. And we just built our own extended family amongst each other. And my homegirl came down, and I was like, she was like, oh, you want to do everything. You want to dance, you want to do, you trying to be famous? And I was like, it went, no, yeah, I could be Rocfame. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'd be for the Rock family, I'd be famous. She was like, Rocfame. I was like, fucking Rocfame. Then we came over Rocfame.
Okay, so Rocfame, your name, come out of.
Because she said I was doing too much in New York. You can't do all that moving around. Like, you doing too much. Like you want to do everything for? And I was like, because I want to do everything. So she was like, you just want to be famous. And I was just like, coming from the Rock family, trying to be famous. And she was like, Rocfame. I was like, oh shit, Rocfame.
Right.
And then we came over Rocfame Media because that's what I wanted to use my platform to interview all these people and stuff like that. And I was supposed to interview Colors first. And then he saw me months later and was like, what happened? And I was like, look, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I don't know how to do this. And he was like, let me help you. And I was like, all right. And it was just history from then.
Okay. So y'all two hooked up from there and started networking and
had a guest host to watch, and she became permanent.
Okay, so she was a guest host.
A lot, yeah, she was a guest host a lot, yeah.
Okay, so y'all didn't start.
No, I used to just sprinkle in and out sometimes. He just gave me the opportunity to come sit with him and interview people and talk to people once in a while.
So you just only danced though? You didn't sing, rap?
I don't do any of that. That's terrible.
You didn't do any of that originally either?
She does.
Just dance?
I don't rap or sing.
You don't rap or sing? Well, why? Okay, why is it? Well, we don't get into all that.
The worst talent
got your,
I have ever.
That's your worst talent.
Worst talent, yes. Don't ever. Not even a little bit.
Sure. So when you got in the mirror, it was still just no good.
The singing and rapping?
Yeah.
No, I never even tried. I was never interested.
Obviously, when you was never interested.
I was never interested in music. I don't know. I liked other people doing it.
So then you I mean, cut the short there, but if I'm not mistaken, you had a show on one time, like live or just a regular podcast, Misfits or something like that?
Oh yeah, the Misfits podcast. That was me.
It was Misfits.
Misfits, yeah.
Okay.
It's me and Ecstasy, Tiffany Knowlton on Facebook. She's a part of a podcast now. Don't give me the lie on what it's called, but I think it's Sip Tea with Tiffany or something like that. And it's her and another young lady doing it now. But yeah, I came up with Misfits and we started to build the show together. And then from then on, we had Kinky Mixin'.
Okay.
And from the shorts that we did, it was called Mini Mixin'.
Okay.
So those are just little tiny short little excerpts or questions and answers and stuff like that. But everything happens for a reason, like PD and stuff like that. We just had creative differences and we just respectfully parted ways.
Okay.
Because I was bringing the camera, I was pitching the show, I was creating content, I was the one editing, I was the one coming, and I was like, whoa.
He had a lot of eyes going on, right?
Whoa.
Okay.
And she, I was like, cool, do your thing, sis. And it's been love ever since. And from there, I had a Rock Life podcast. I did 2 seasons of that. Actually, like 1.5 seasons, but Life.
Okay.
And I just couldn't continue on. I'm trying to bring it back, but I'm trying to bring it back on a different wave. Because you're a brand new podcast, I'm not going to tell you nothing about what I'm doing on podcast. But
all right,
I hope you come through one day. I definitely would like for you to return the favor. You feel me?
I'm gonna come through just like that.
And but yeah, I'm trying to but the shows that I do have, I gotta say, Colors, he kicked it off. Of course, you can't have Colors without a show, just like you said. So he kicked it off. It was a very sweet episode. It was really nice, very genuine. And then I had Miss Treese, the model coach for a long time coming. She was on my Twin Flame. No, I think that was Toxic.
Yeah.
It was
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like a toxic. I think it was toxic relationships or whatever. But we talked about it, and it was like that episode was crazy. That was really, really deep. Like, and it was really nice. So I liked where I was going with it. So I think I'm.
Yeah, she would pick people, and like mine was being humble and being successful. Everybody, like, she picked the people that the themes would fit. So it was dope. I loved how she did it. She had Mimi with the sexiness and the.
Full of ideas though. Straight up, she's full of ideas. Like, wow. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You're full of ideas. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I've known you for a little second, but I didn't know you was bright with the ideas. I might have to start hitting you up, man, for some ideas, because as you was talking, all I could see was the ideas running through your mind right then and there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, though. Word. But you ain't got to give me no ideas for the podcast. I'm just watching. You know.
She's gonna be there.
I will see what I can take from you and swivel into my own. You know what I mean?
And as we should all eat. You feel me? I just don't want your audience to know everything yet.
No, right. We should all eat. It's enough for everybody to eat. Don't gotta be all that hating and all that kind of stuff going on. But you know how the world is, man. You know, somebody always want to be greedy, or somebody always feel like somebody's doing better than them. You know what I mean? So, but man, so you this new man about to get ready. You know, you popped that question not too long ago. Congratulations.
Thank you. I was there. I appreciate y'all coming.
So how's it? You know, how's it feel since then?
I mean, to me, it's the same. I hate to say it like this, feels like it's gonna be a title, but I mean, she's more excited, like, you know, because she's ready. You know, it's her first marriage, first relationship, so it's her. I'm excited. I'm ready to. I don't want to say get over, but I'm just ready to get to that stage. You know what I'm saying? To see, you know, what it is. I mean, I even had a fake ring on that Paige and Alicia, and just to feel what it felt like to have a ring on that finger. But I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to go, just to see what happens. I'm just excited to see, you know, to see how the ball bounces and everything. She's not getting pregnant on honeymoon night. I don't care every time y'all say that.
I told him it's gonna happen.
Everybody tell me.
I told him go ahead, immediate baby. So go ahead and plan for that
Twins. Twins at that, right?
Yeah.
Twins.
I'm knock on wood.
Yeah.
I hope it's like with laminate or something. I hope it ain't wood.
Many colors and many lasagnas. You know.
I mean, she want kids. I don't lie, but you know, listen.
Yeah.
But not on the honeymoon night. Let's enjoy the marriage.
Well, you won't know exactly on honeymoon.
Yeah, but you know, about a month or so.
You might. I don't know.
I know.
I knew as soon as Paige was born, as soon as
No, I know. It's gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Hey, partner been around a long time. She said she know. She's staying there, bro. You know what I mean? So I might as well go ahead and go shopping.
Yeah, little onesies.
Save my receipts because you know we get boy and girl.
Neutral colors. Nice tans and browns.
Right.
And stuff. Purples.
With a little bit of minute. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get ready for it. Paige have a little brother.
Oh yeah, she asks about a joke every day. Little brother, little sister, like they come in the mail or something.
I mean, what? I mean, you probably can order one from Haiti.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, straight up, probably can order one from Haiti. So, man, like, you know, but how'd you come up with both of your podcasts as well? Like, which one did you start first?
We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was too. We just celebrated at the Studio J. We had a great time. Yep, 10-year anniversary. Those who watched it. Yeah. So I started during the pandemic.
Other side started doing the pandemic.
Yeah, me and Alex Shaman, we started
5
together.
years in the game, 4 years in the game.
What was it, 3 years?
3? It's just 3?
Yeah, 2020. This is 2023. Yeah.
Okay.
3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2
years.
Shout your new host.
Oh yeah, just DJ Classy C. Not just, let me say that wrong. DJ Classy C. You know what I'm saying? My co-host, you know, we started with Allie, but like I said, life, and you know. So she graduated her. She's had her second grandchild today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, her son had a baby, and her daughter just had one today. Yeah, so I think that the babies are like 6 months apart, maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, first cousin.
Oh, shouts to headliner too.
Oh yeah, headliner like the D-Mom. Yeah, sure. Good to D-Mom, yeah. But yeah, that's the other side. It was like me and her just made jokes about you know, saying the other side. Like people be like, yo, that's the other side. Why you messing with the other side? And we was like, you know, we should do a podcast like that. We started putting everything together. 7 o'clock, second and fourth Friday, we called Jay up, called Tori Wellen up because he wanted him to do the intro, and Rocfame the first flyer. They the only flyer. I don't think there's no other one with me and Allie. That's the only flyer.
So Twitter.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
I mean, like y'all got like what? I mean, I can't even count on one hand for
It
sure.
was like Those to Watch Radio, Food Talk Podcast, Other Side Podcast, Meeting of the Bosses, Rock Life Podcast, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something else. I think it says 5.
There's no more Misfits, so
Yeah, it's 5.
I think it's 5.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Man,
It usually those watch TV, but there's no.
Yeah, that's what
that
I
made
think
6,
now.
just 5. Yeah.
What happened to those watches?
Shout out Daryl Goodman moved, and we didn't. It just seemed like it just kind of seemed like one of the things that needed to just have, leave with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some things you don't try to like reproduce.
We couldn't reproduce it. That man had like big old.
It was like being on the news.
It was like being on the news. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, like and it's just the studio. He don't have.
His turnaround time was crazy. Oh my god!
Mhm.
The end of the day, he called you. Hey, did you check your link? Like we just left the studio about an hour ago. It's already up.
They were retired. You hear me?
Yeah, this is a guy.
They
Another
had
time
all
was
the
saying.
time, yeah.
Okay. So like he had a big nice.
Yeah, but he said he come back in a year or two, so we might be back in a year or two with
Where
those my
you
team.
moved
Florida. He sold his property, moved to I think Atlanta.
Yeah, he got.
He be traveling like crazy now. Every time you look, he's doing fashion shows in Africa. He's doing fashion shows in Florida.
Wow. Okay.
I was like,
wow,
dang.
he got it going on. I need to get him over here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's the GOAT. Like I said, he's the reason being the Moscow Performance. If I never met him, I would never see that vision.
Okay.
I just thought it was gonna be just people talking and passing the material around. But he was like, So yeah, he definitely was a reason. Mr. Cuz, Miss Oxford.
So you've been in this game what? 20 years?
I don't know. I mean, it just depends on which level you think of as an artist. Yeah, I mean, I say.
You can lump it all to the entertainment business, period.
Yeah, I guess if artist wise, 98. Yeah, so was that 98 to 2023?
So you still artist?
Oh yeah, me and Pepe probably just dropped it earlier this year. Dropped our debut album, Afterthought.
Okay.
Got 4 videos up.
That's
So
right.
Part of Me Do, it's the Afterthought title track, Down in the Middle, and All Clear on the Way.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah, I love recording. Just was in the studio yesterday. That's my therapy. I don't drink and smoke. That's my escape.
You know, Jake Smoke?
That's my escape. Everybody got their thing.
Living out through the lyrics.
Yeah, just love. And it's all me. I never exaggerate, never talk about banging chicks, you know what I'm saying? Never talk about killing people. No, I mean, no knock to people who do that. Everybody got their own way to do things, but it's exactly me. What I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and it's me. So I love it. It's like going back and I listen to my earlier stuff in 2016, it's me, in my 20s. So it's like, wow. Because it's like a lot, I think one of the albums I kept talking about finding a wife, having kids. So it's like, it's funny. So this one was kind of like, got my wife, got my daughter. So it's like updates of my life.
That was, Where's Love?
Where's Love was a lot of anger. I felt anger towards the city, anger towards my dad. There was a lot of anger on that album. But the one after that, Time Waits No Man, is more when I talked about, looking for a wife and looking for my daughter. Well, I mean, looking for a child.
All right, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's growth. You gotta grow or die, it's just growth. Like, I don't have no resentment towards my dad now. We're good. Me and Lizance and my daughter went to see him a couple months ago, so we're good.
All right, okay, all right. So since you stopped doing Rocfame, since you stopped doing the Misfits podcast and you started doing Those to Watch and Meeting Other Minds, anything like outside of Colors that you just do on your own that Colors is not involved in, like
I dance.
you got your dancing. That's right. Okay. Were you a lot of the time?
No, I do it strictly for the love of the art.
No. I know, cause listen, you must have was really like the last Meeting of the Minds. Was it the last? Yeah, last Meeting of the Minds I came. I just missed it too, man. But man, I don't know what it was. You must have had it going on, or y'all had it going on, cause everybody. As soon as I walked in, he was like, "Oh, you just missed Body Rock. You just missed Body Rock." I'm like,
They put on a hell of a show.
I didn't know. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So God, you must have put on a hell of a show, man. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So y'all put it up.
Yeah. It's on the
It's about the feature?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the feature is up. It's up on my TikTok. If you ever wanna, I don't know what it's called, but I'll let you know by the end of the by the end of the episode for sure. I'll put up clips of the performance.
And it's also on the Meatballs fan page, right?
Yeah, but it's easier to go to my TikTok. I ain't gonna lie.
You go see TikTok?
Because
Okay.
it's in parts, and people got short attention spans, and they don't know how to sit still for more than 20 minutes, more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think actually, statistically, I think it was like a good 90 seconds. People just don't pay attention. That's why TikTok Reels and stuff, and Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels are short.
They short, but I mean, like, that's what everybody.
Because they're short.
Yeah. Okay.
People don't really sit down and read anything anymore. They don't really look at stuff for more than a certain amount of time anymore. So, unfortunately,
they like what? Some of them as long as they be, someone's like 25 seconds. Then you probably got someone as short as 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick
Some
little
of them they got
skits.
like multiple little videos in one thing.
Little videos
It's at Jessica RFM. So if you want to look at me on TikTok, it's Jessica RFM, and you can also see it on Evolution's Dance Studio TikTok page as well. I'm trying to get paid on TikTok. Sorry.
Yo, y'all got that? Y'all got
Why you say sorry for?
Because I know you said to go to the meeting.
No, go to the go. I'm just telling you where to go at. If you want to go to TikTok. I just tell you. I didn't know it was anywhere else. Go to your TikTok. Go to her TikTok.
Support. Like she said, she got, we all got to make something out something sometime. You know what I mean? Everything just can't be given to you for free. So go check it out. It costs a little change for a little something. Put a little change in there. You go to the store, you spend that money on that.
I don't cost nothing, just reviews.
Just reviews?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go get those views up. Let's go. Get those views up. Shout out to
TikTok was
Rocfame.
the only place where Beyonce didn't threaten my whole life. Because I tried to put it on YouTube. Beyonce sent the FBI after me.
Get the hell
And
out
then
of
I
here.
tried to put it up on Facebook. And I think it's because I actually copied and pasted every single song that was a part of that show set on the Facebook page, on the Meeting of the Minds fan page.
Right.
I think that's the only reason why she let it slide. Because I gave credit to every single song, 20 minutes worth of songs. Link after link after link.
Wow.
And then she let me post it. I was like, Beyonce, you're quite a bitch. I mean, how dare you?
Most of your dances was.
No, it was supposed to be a Beyonce themed performance.
Okay,
Specific one. So I used a bunch of her songs, including songs from her newest Renaissance World Tour, and she almost cut my throat. So I had to properly tag her, but on TikTok it let me ride because I just muted one of her songs behind the video. That's why it's in pieces,
right.
So that I can post up piece by piece by piece,
Gotcha.
But that show wasn't supposed to happen, so I'm kind of happy that it actually went, the way it did, because before the performance even came up, leading up to it, life put me on my whole ass. And things were very, very difficult. And I was not thinking about no Meeting of the Minds performance. Okay?
Right.
That was the last thing on my mind.
Life was happening for
okay. But I've anticipated it for so long, and obviously, I included other people in this project, so I had to toughen up, and not even toughen up because I'm allowed to be soft and weak sometimes.
Right.
I'm not even gonna say that and put that stigma on me. But I had to suck it up and put it in the back of my mind, and in between life doing what it was doing to me, I had to get it together and I had to put the performance on. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the whole performance was not what I wanted. It was terrible in the beginning for me.
Gotcha.
My foot was swollen. I couldn't do half the choreography I wanted to do. One of my patrons was a little off on the choreography. I didn't have time to work with her like that. So it is what it is, and I do thank Diamond, Pepe, Lena, and Uniqua for even, thinking about even doing this with me and helping me through it, knowing that we didn't have the proper practice that we were supposed to have. But toward the end, we got it done. So it's really that last one with my girls that everybody is really raving about.
Yeah.
So, because I saved Uniqua and Lena for last, as usual.
Okay.
Lena is always to my right.
Okay.
Uniqua is always to my left. So, and we did it big. Our big one, as Body Rock always does. We always pull through at the end of the day.
Okay.
And that was dope that you did your set with headliner singing. You kind of It's seductive. That was very creative.
Because there would have been no Beyonce without a singer. And I wanted to put on a production. Sometimes the stage isn't all about you. I had 20 minutes and I knew so much talent, and that's my whole heart when it comes to the city, is to push talent and to push this. Even if we have breaks and goes to watch, I'm like, play a song, let's push, let's advertise, you know what I mean? And I always want people to shine around me, and that is a gift and a curse, a flaw and a beautiful thing at the same time. But I had 20 minutes, so I wanted people that I knew around me that I've been fans of for so long. I've been a fan of Headliners for a long time. I'm in every one of her videos.
You hosted her album release party. That's it was bomb.
I hosted her album release party. I followed her career from as long as I've been here, and that's pretty a long time. 15, 16 is 23 right now.
Yeah.
So I've been a fan for a long time. Pepe, I've always been a fan of hers since she was big on Juice Gang back in the day. You know what I mean? Even she's still Juice Gang, but I mean when she was like big on Juice Gang. That was before 7 and all of that. And then one day I found out she could dance and I lost my goddamn mind. So, you know, and Lena and Uniqua, you know, they're so different from me. Uniqua is more of a more trendy dancer. She does the twerking and she choreographs the twerk, and that's different, you know, instead of free balling it out there. And Lena, she's a hip hop choreographer, and I don't do hip hop. I actually do body language, and I do lyrical and classical dancing sometimes. So it's like we're all very different, and we all learn from each other, you know. So it was nobody better. And Diamond, I just been a fan. I just like to engage with people that love to dance. She's not even a dancer like that, but she said, I want to do it. And I was like, let's fucking do it.
Okay.
And she was like, but it's your social. I can't dance. I said, everybody can dance.
You said Diamond, you're talking about?
Diamond Bay.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And so, you know, and I was like, let's do it. And she did. I wanted to anybody who loved the art, I wanted to have included in it. And that's exactly what it was. And it was a beautiful thing. And I wouldn't change it. I don't care how I felt about it
Dancing
then.
brings in
Yeah.
Dancing brings so much energy, so much life, though. Like, I don't. People, if you know, they miss out on dancing. You're from the '80s. I'm from the '80s. He's from the '80s.
I was born. Hold up. I'm a whole generation away from you. I'm a '90s kid. Not '80s. I was born in the '80s.
I was born in the '80s too, but that's what I mean.
I didn't know nothing until the '90s. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know nothing about anything until the '90s, 2000s.
Until the '90s, 2000s.
Because I was too much of a little kid.
Actually, you knew mostly what I'm saying, though, mostly in the '90s.
Yeah.
Because by the time 2000 came, dancing had kind of people
down here, maybe for you, because in 2000s, you know, I just started high school.
Okay.
And we were hitting the Soldier Boys, and
so y'all were late behind us then.
Yeah, we were doing all of that and stuff, and I was still dancing. And then as my young adult life, being in New York as an adult, it was the best. My favorite club was Webster Hall. It was 5 floors of dancing. The basement was reggae. The main floor was techno. Then we had house music. Then after that, we had the salsa and the merengue. And up on top, there were big flying trapeze girls in the sky flying around. And there was VIP areas, and the whole club was jumping. That's life. Y'all don't have that no more.
They don't have that.
Y'all don't have none of that. No, not in New York either. They don't have that no more.
But I mean, I'm originally from Georgia. You know, and you go to Atlanta, you'll still see that. You know what I mean?
I stay in Atlanta and know.
Yeah.
Last time I've been in Atlanta, I was with you.
We've been at that.
And the time before that, I was with Tipsy Twerk, so we definitely did go out and hit the city.
Okay.
And guys were over here, like this with the phone. And the girls were like this in the corner, twerk. And they were not into me, so I don't want to hear that. I want to hear it.
Last time I was in Atlanta, I went to Havana, and I went to Club Havana and Club Opera. You know what I mean? And that's what they got going on. But that was about 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago.
Well, bring it over here.
So that was a little minute.
Bring it over here, man. Because Charleston's trash for that. I ain't gonna lie. Not one place, not one.
They won't fight and everything when they get in the club here. You know, we can't.
I don't get it.
Yeah, they won't fight and everything. We can't just party. And,
I mean, but it all comes to how men and women interact with each other. And people are online now. Like, I don't even think the generation know what it's like to walk up to a girl and meet her. like
I'll jump in her DM. I'll get her DM. What's your Facebook?
Yeah, get her at so I can write. Like, I think y'all are so pussy that y'all cannot walk up to a girl and introduce yourself properly. Like, and honestly, sometimes the way these girls act, I wouldn't want to walk up to them, hot Cheetos smelling little girls out here. Like, I cannot. And then the boys, sometimes they're so aggressive.
Right.
Hey, yo, ma, you look sexy. No, thank you. Well, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, hey, yo.
They still doing that there? Okay.
Even worse now.
Okay, well, I know, you know.
When we went to Atlanta, I believe I was with you. The first radio station that got the tune in finally hit it. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, we got a radio station. Very first thing I heard on the radio, girl get kidnapped from gas station because she didn't want to holler out of it.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think I remember that.
And that's crazy to me.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, well, you know, nowadays, man, a lot of social media, a lot of other things got social media. It definitely has a lot of people not really seeing reality or not using their common sense or just not thinking, not caring. You know what I mean? So you know, a lot of people when they get on social media, they have a mask on, right? So and then in real life, they still try to have that same mask on that they have in social media. You know what I mean? They still trying to portray what they really not. You know, they still trying to act a certain way. Like I said, the guy, you know, he with 4 guys. You know, it's 2 girls. Hey, let me holler at your homegirl and get the addy, all that kind of good old stuff instead of, excuse me, miss, can I have 5 minutes of your time or 2 minutes of your time?
Nobody knows what a date is no more. Let me try to take you out.
Yeah, but then when you do that too, though, I mean, some of that too is like, you know, if you say, hey, can I take you to get some lunch one day? You know, instantly he tried to talk to me. I mean, you just asked to take the lunch. You ain't said anything else from there. You might have took her to lunch and figured out, shit, I shouldn't even waste my damn money on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But instantly, you know, the female goes, he tried to talk to me. Which, I get it, you know what I mean? But so it's a crazy.
And then on the flip side of that, we just had a whole video circulating on Instagram and TikTok and shit about a guy showing up to a girl's residence after they went out on a date because he expected some pussy.
See what I mean?
And she said, so you mean to tell me you taking me out to go eat entails me giving you some? He said, absolutely.
So he tried to tell her she was worth $45, $50. You know what I mean? I don't know how he expected that right there to go down like that.
Yeah.
But
you got somebody.
Y'all grown men saying this stuff. And, you know, grown men that's raising young men, they would keep instilling that. But there are some people that's just gone left. And they're just out there in the world, just, you know, preying on us. And those girls that are taking advantage of men, the young lady on TikTok that ordered 4 things of oysters or whatever it was, running up that bill, and he walked out. He said, no, I asked you out for drinks. I didn't ask you for lunch. I didn't ask you to go out for any food. I asked you, did you want me to buy you a drink? She would order this food, you walk out on the bill, I don't blame him. Because you're entitled. Who the hell do you think you are? You think because he wants to get to know you over a drink that he has to pay for your food?
Yes. Did you ask him, could you order some food? Did he give you the okay to order some food?
It's crazy,
you just ordered all the food and he wanted to buy you maybe 1 drink. Okay.
I mean,
it probably was happy hour, lunchtime. It's probably, you know, a quick, can I buy you a drink? You go your way, I go my way. I might go to the gym later. You probably go home, cook for your kids. Probably something instant like that. But that's there. Well, I mean,
you got somebody halfway decent, stay with him. There's a bunch of mess out there. Nobody's be perfect.
Also, don't settle though.
Yeah.
You know, I love the love, but don't settle.
No.
Absolutely not. I wish you would go home every day unhappy as hell because you think nobody out there for you. I'm 37 and I have never been married because I don't play that shit. I don't play that with me and mine and my sanity and my life, and I'm not about to dedicate myself to something that I know isn't gonna go past a certain stage.
right.
I'll date you. I'm a keep girl. Like, I date for a long time. I don't just date guy after guy. I be somebody's girlfriend. I just will not dedicate myself to something that I don't think is gonna be stable for me in the future.
That's right. You're beyond the dating stage. You're girlfriend stage now. You're too mature for just dating. You know, we can go see what, we can go 1, 2 dates, 3 dates, you know what I mean? But your girlfriend stage, you're beyond that. You're too mature for that. You don't got time to be waiting. Is he gonna call me? I thought we were supposed to go out tonight. That, you need to know. You're at the point where you know everything about him. Yeah. So you're definitely too mature for that. And but back to social media and the younger generations. We expect a guy. When you expect a guy, how you expect a guy to be if he on the book and all he see every time he see this chick, he just ass shot, ass shot, ass shot, ass shot. Oh shit! He sees her in the club or the store. How's he supposed to approach her?
You're not supposed to approach her. She's obviously not ready for a man.
Because all she got to offer is the ass.
She is obviously not ready for a man.
Gotcha.
And just by her social media, you should not waste your time on trying to change her. She is out for something else. She wants attention. And she wants attention from everybody.
Right.
See, if you just wanted attention, you go meet a man, you go get to know him the right way, and you get all that attention from him.
Gotcha.
You want everybody's attention. And a dude that's actually serious about dating someone don't have time for that. So you should make the conscious decision to not even, unless you're just trying to smash, then obviously, not for nothing, she pretty much asking for that. Because you can't just have your whole ass cheeks out and be like, well, that's all you see? Yes, bitch, that's all I see. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But don't talk to her. Like a picture and keep them.
A lot of them boys, that's what they do though. They see the social media and they look for that same chick. It's almost like they made social media and they got real life and they say, we're gonna put that together. That's how it has to be. Social media is just fake. If it shut down today, if the internet world shut down today, I don't know what half these younger generations gonna do anyway. I couldn't tell you what they probably all lose their mind.
And then after COVID, you kind of made everybody dependent on keeping contact with people and loved ones. Yeah. And people are working online and finding ways to earn, that they pretty much made us dependent on it. Times have changed. I'm not saying don't change with the times, because that's what we have to do in order to adapt and, to be a part of society, unfortunately. But whatever chance you have to be a human in front of another human, take it.
Take it, right. Keep your dignity and respect, right? Gotcha. So what's up, man? Check it out. What y'all got going on? Next. I know you got Meeting of the Minds coming up next, but outside of Meeting of the Minds, what's your next big event?
I'm gonna keep it pretty much straightforward until I am prepared to move forward with any new ventures.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have. I'm actually about to take a little hiatus from Those to Watch for a while because I need to get life in order. I gotta make it's a lot going on. So yeah, life be happening, and I just don't have it. I don't have the security or the time to dedicate myself. It's not making money. It's not making sense at this point. So I do have to take a hiatus. I'm supposed to be working now, but I love you so much.
Thank you.
That I wanted to come and do this.
Thank you.
Literally every hour that goes by, I count dollars, and it's such a stressful thing to do. Nobody should live like that.
Right.
Please get yourself in order and make sure all your house and home is taken care of, because nobody should live like this.
Life be happening, and I don't think people realize that when you put life before other things, that's the best thing to do. Oh man, I got that going on too, but that's good for you. But I'm gonna take care of this first before I do that first. You know what I mean? I notice a lot of people do that as well. They think you should not take care of your household situation or your job or whatever the case is before you go to do your music. I notice a lot of people think you should, man, blah, 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 blah. But like I said, if you don't take care of what's going on in real life, or everything is real life, actually, right? Yeah. But if you don't take care of what's personal or what's most important at the moment, then how can you keep going on with everything else?
Meeting of the Minds is going to hit the 15th year. We got the anniversary show coming up after the label and crew. That one is exciting because Color is here, give out awards to people in the city that he thinks that's deserving. But upon past experiences, we're only going to give it to a select few now who we know is going to reciprocate the love and, actually appreciate.
How long y'all been giving up the awards now?
No, maybe 3 years? Don't say it was that long. Maybe 2, maybe, it
I think
wasn't.
it was like 3 years.
It's about 3.
About 3, right at 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Y'all ever thought about like doing like a meeting of the minds, like a volume 1, volume 2, putting out like a CD or something. Not like just all the songs, like videos.
In theory, it sounds like a good idea, but people are so sensitive about their music and credits and money and what number I'm gonna be at, and I shouldn't go before this person. Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah. So all that holy stuff right there, right?
There's a lot. Like she even said with the awards, like doing it the first year, it was like it's not gonna just be people who gonna be involved. It's gonna be people who just doing their thing, and then I gotta run them down to get their awards. It's not worth it. Like, they always complain about not getting their dues. You give them their dues, and you feel like you chasing them to give them their dues. So that's why we kept it short. She gave me some of the ones that she felt, which I agree with, and I have some people, and has gonna make the awards and print them out and give them out like that. And people complain, it is what it is. I remember one guy had on said he left his thing at the DJ table. He at least took it home. Yeah, I gave it to him. I saw him. I said, "What's up, man?" And I said, "Once you left, cause he just packaged it. He left and he left it right there on the. I went there the next night to do karaoke. It was still right there on the DJ post. Like you could at least took it home.
You could take it home.
Yeah, I mean, everything ain't free.
Take it, put it in the car.
Yeah.
Put it in the car.
So it made me, like I said, there's moments that made me realize that it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That was one of them. Another moment was J Vibe tagged me to a post where DJ Chuck T was asking where the networking event artist showcase is at, and everybody played dumb, and 90% of the people on that post was already at the last meeting of mine or coming to the next one. So I tagged Rocfame and she went ham, and so I posted like meeting the mine paraphernalia everywhere. And I was like, my business partner can take what's up, and she started, that was like a real eye opener.
That's how many people learn. Don't play with Rocfame.
Yeah, y'all a big deal in the city, man. Y'all been around holding it down, putting people on. For people to try to act like,
that was like a
know.
funny, whoa moment. Like, wow. J Vibe came on there, he was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all just came for me to mine, but y'all must have forgot. Then Mugger Man came, oh, I didn't know you meant me to the mines. I was on something. The Mugger Man was on that post, Lisa was on that post. Terrence Bezel, a lot of people be at me the mines, like everywhere else. And Miss Tip was only there one time, and she posted like colors. She tagged me immediately. And Shaq DeVille only been one time, and he tagged.
Right. So they just try to. They just try to act like they didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he was like, "Where's the network events artist showcase at in the Chuck? I'll be in the Chuck for a month or so." And everybody, I don't know. Let's make one. I don't know. There is none. Let's make one.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. That was a.
Right. You said you had been going on what? At least 8 years by then?
No, more than that. Probably that was not long ago. That was probably maybe like 2021, 2020. It wasn't that long ago. 2021 probably.
21 when we were outside again.
Yeah, 21.
And that's crazy because 21 was like a big year for a meeting of the minds. I don't know about how big the other ones were before me, but I know after we came back from COVID, that
that anniversary one, the end of 2020, that December 2021 was all out the door. Everybody was trying to be there. The only other thing was out there was Squilla Keys, and it was outside, so they was happy to be inside, literally.
So I'm like, I couldn't understand where all the confusion was coming from.
But listen, before the meeting of the minds, you really didn't have much of anything going on. I think
Starter B was doing stuff, Alicia was doing stuff, and Sandra. It was them.
Money Cannon
would do stuff here and there, probably 3-4 times a year. Those been pretty much the main people. You hit Money Cannon and Carlos. What's his name?
What's going on with Money Cannon? Money Cannon, what's going on with that?
Oh, he just had a baby.
Congratulations. Sure.
Okay. No, I mean, Money Cannon, he throwing those big events.
The explosions.
I think the winners don't be people don't be satisfied about him.
I wasn't satisfied.
You wasn't satisfied.
And this is not being biased.
Yeah.
But when we Body Rock
2019, your birthday.
2019, December 19th, 2019. Body Rock Dance Group, all of us, me, Uniqua, Lena, and Sherrod, who's our golden goose there.
Right.
He doesn't come around unless it's serious, okay? That's my professional, okay? We all performed behind the original man. And nobody outdid us that night. And I'm not even talking big. You know I'm a humble girly, and I'll say what it is, but nobody outdid us or him that night.
And performance-wise.
Performance-wise.
Okay.
And as much as I love y'all, well, what's their name?
Mason Jar Music.
Mason Jar Music wound up getting first place.
And they got second.
And we got second place. Now, I'm not tripping, but I am tripping because we won.
Right.
And something happened in the little voting table because somebody spilled the beans. I ain't even gonna tell you which one of the judges spilled the beans that night.
Gotcha.
But we actually, point-wise, won because Mason Jar Music did a cover of a Tekashi 6ix9ine song. And when you do a cover of a song,
You get disqualified, get pointed.
not disqualified, but you do get pointed for that.
Okay.
And we won.
Okay.
And
They
we
brought a
got
whole
shitted out. Yeah, so what? They brought a band.
band and all.
We put on a whole production.
Y'all brought a whole, yeah. Y'all had a whole,
We danced from beginning to end. You know how hard that is?
yeah, so.
On somebody's show set?
Gotcha.
I understand y'all rapping, but nigga, the whole time. Like,
Right.
the whole entire time. And it was the most perfect performance ever. Not one mistake, nothing. I had Prince out there. Prince was in all white. Listen, it was a vibe, okay?
Right.
And we did that. We had the biggest standing ovation and all of that. And they still won.
So they had another show the next year, the same way, right?
Yeah, and we refused to be a part of it.
That refused, but Mason Jar was part of it again, or?
I'm not sure,
Not
because
sure.
I think I was salty after that and just didn't follow it.
Well, I mean, I do remember that. I wasn't at that show, but you know, word travel. Man. If you felt like y'all should have won,
It's not even felt. It was proven. I said I had a snitch.
Yeah,
And which is one of the judges.
oh, hey,
Yeah.
took my hat off to him then. So.
He knows who it is.
Well, that's what that is. And so did y'all didn't say anything to nobody, you know, to just kind of.
Oh, definitely. He said something.
Okay.
Even me being in the car with him I think it was this year or last year. I think it was early this year or last year, talking to Cannon. I think it was this year because he did the explosions this year.
Oh, yeah, the one that
We were in the car and he was like, hey, I want you to come out and be a special performer. And O actually brought it up, like, you shitted on me. And I think it was another time before we performed with him, he shitted on him before that too.
Yeah, one at Spirit Hall, explosion at Spirit Hall with me and Jay, what's his name? Jamia Parks was on stage with him dancing while he was doing the work song.
Shit on me one, shit on me, right?
Yeah, so we refused to compete again, and he wouldn't compete again, but he did go as like a special guest.
Yeah, special guest.
And even that was ratchet. They didn't want to pay him. Girl at the door tried to undercut him. Lord Jesus.
So you ain't never tried to, y'all ain't, since you got you came in with the Meeting of the Minds, and you got the Those to Watch going on, and why didn't you just wanted to have a different person with the other side? Or you just wasn't around? Why didn't y'all
different flavors for different things.
Different flavors.
Shouts to Aria.
Mm-hmm.
That does food talk. I don't know
Yeah,
if you mentioned
Aria and J-Vibe, yes.
I don't know if you mentioned on the food talk.
No, I don't think we got it.
Oh, yeah, but
Aria and J-Vibe.
Yeah, they have different flavor, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, we want to, you know what I'm saying? This is my girl, but you know, at the same time, she got to have her own identity. You know, you know what I'm saying? That'd be like me being a misfit.
I think they're food talking.
We got some episodes in the cut.
And you know, shouts to Aria.
She just had a baby not too long ago.
Yeah. Shouts to Bear.
Yeah, oh my God.
Shout out to Bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I feel like we did everything together. That's like if I only put you on every song, nobody else. I want branch out. So it's like you got your core people, your day ones, but at the same time you want to expand. That's like if I was Coles or Rock, like, oh, that's expected. It is start getting stupid because people be like, oh, I just Those to Watch, but this is one visual. People be slow. Like when we heard used to go to people event 77, they coming to us about the event. We're like, we just here to watch.
Yeah.
Hey man, when nobody go to night call us, huh?
But see,
Our
that's
guest,
just
this new band.
that's just how big y'all are, though. But that's how big y'all are. Straight up. That's how big and know y'all are, though.
That's hilarious.
I guarantee you, almost everywhere you go, somebody thinks you're a part of that show. Almost everywhere you go, somebody thinks you're a part of that show.
Oh,
That's how big in the city I am.
that joke is hilarious. I mean, yeah, we do some different, different stuff. She got her dope, and I'm proud of all that stuff. Just like Jay, like it's triple, it's triple threat right here. Those who watch radio, but then Jay got what? You got the studio. He doing your podcast. He doing the top podcast. He do photography now. He shoot videos. I mean,
And movies.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, you're right. Definitely. Piano's her name.
So when people come to Meet the Minds, they just come out, support the first time, and they come back next time. And
if they never performed before, but I was talking about Rocfame actually just let that go. But there's no walk-ins, but just if they want to perform.
Yeah, if you get properly booked, then.
Yeah, but you can't just walk in. I realize some people are coming from far, so that's kind of not fair to them. Like somebody coming from other side of most corner and be like, man, I didn't know about this. And it's like,
it's just not an open mic.
Yeah, you can't just walk in right there. You can't walk in next Sunday and be like, hey, I want to perform. No. Put you on the anniversary, which, yeah.
But for the most part, y'all have everybody who's going to perform already.
Oh, we always do, yeah.
He always does. Don't let him get the vibe. I be finding out who performed later when he posts it.
Not later, like a picture. No, I screenshot her to the whole freaking list. We used to meet after the Meet the Minds, and we put the list together, but then...
He's just slow about getting you the list, or
Oh,
what?
no, that's just always been his thing, to connect with the artists. I never really have anybody new that I want to see, because I don't be meeting people like him and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
He always puts people in position like singers with singers. When it's a singer's edition, he gets the dancers together, he gets the rap, whatever the theme is.
Well, we used to sit down and she would throw a couple names here and there, but then she was like, well, you know most of them, so we sit down, like, after every Meet the Minds, we used to sit down and plan for the next one.
And besides, I've been hosting all year.
Yeah,
so.
host of the year. So that's cool, man. We'll see, hopefully.
She got it in the bag, you know what I mean?
I don't want to hear shit about what she did. She don't deserve it. She hosted all year.
At the Meet the Minds, because you didn't just perform once. That's not just your first performance last month. Like you didn't perform,
You
didn't perform more than once this year already.
Yeah.
It was the first intermission act, and then O was the official first feature.
Right. No, I mean like just
Like
so
just in the show.
Yeah.
Just in the show.
Several times.
Okay. Yeah, because you have your own times you come in depending on what show it is.
Yeah, if we feel like it.
Feel like
We can fit in any category.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Because all you just put a song on, it's hip hop. Just put a hip hop.
Yeah, just put a hip hop
song,
song. Love that shit.
yeah.
Put some loving song.
Yeah, you're dancing. You just dancing to it.
So her dance still superb dance. Same. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Award winner. She won choreography of the year. Was that 2019, 2020?
Yeah, that was 2019. That's just at the Independent Tone Awards.
Are you still doing anything choreography?
For myself.
For yourself?
Yeah, for myself.
So you're not leading anybody nowhere? No.
We're pretty much all standing next to each other. We don't. I'm the only thing that I've been pushing and building is PRK, or Rich Collective. I know.
Or Collective. Me too, you right there?
Yeah, but the Forward Collective, they just danced behind Joy Giovanni at the fair.
Is that the young? They were.
Yeah, Risky Business.
Okay.
Yeah, they just performed at the opening of the African American Museum downtown. So I've really been pushing them because I've been telling people for years that dancing elevates your performance. It pushes your music. Live performances are really dope to me. And I like to see a production. I don't care if I paid $10 to get in this club to see you. I want to see a show.
Something, yeah.
Like,
do something to thrill the crowd.
Yeah, so I've always been pushing the narrative, hire these dancers. And they're young, and they're hungry. And shouts to DOA as well. They perform behind Twin Flame. They're break dancers.
Yeah.
And, it's just been an ongoing thing. And that's what I wanted. That's why I'm sitting back peacefully right now. Because I worked like hell in 2017, 2018, 2019, the end of 2020, 2021, and finally in 2022, something started happening with these artists. They started to pay attention to the fact that, backup dances are needed, and it can be to any song, you know what I mean? So don't ever discriminate. Don't think because you all thugged out and you're singing about this, that, and the third, we can dance to all of it. You know what I mean?
That's why. It was coming up, that's what was going on.
Yeah, if you look at your Soldier in here, you had the people dance behind it. It was always, dancing always gives you more flavor.
Right. So I mean, when I was coming up, dancing was a big thing too.
Yeah, I was one of the hip hop originals. Break, rap, rhyme. Yeah.
That's what everybody was doing before you kind of went to rapping. Everybody was either R&B singing or they was dancing.
Break dance or graffiti. Yeah.
I mean, I guess
tag that was more New York.
It was more like twerking and everything when I was coming up. Because in the South we had Luke 69.
Yeah, I got you.
We had all that good.
But even now, look at Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B just recently.
Yeah.
They choreographed their whole dance.
Yeah, for that.
And it was a dope production. The video was awesome. Bongos, I think.
Yeah, bongo. They song together.
It's really nice.
And I love the fact they both top of the game and they collaborate. But Lil Kim and Foxy should have did back then.
Right.
Instead of, what I'm saying, have issues with each other. I thought that was very dope that they second collaboration too.
So like before, let's hear. We all think about all our artists here and our singers here. We all think what's missing. It's probably really hard to really say.
I don't know what's missing yet, but I can tell you that the game has been stepped up on. People are pushing their music. They're performing where they can. People are not being bougie anymore and saying, I'm not going to this, but I'll go to that. You know what I mean? They're taking every opportunity, to do their thing. And I think the collaborations have been great.
Yeah.
The music has been meshing with each other. I think all of it has been really good.
I love the fact that we're past all that. Coming into the Charleston scene, seeing that, people look at your CD and they don't see none of them names, they hand it back to you like you got poison on it. Versus now, like it don't matter. It just, they love your grind, your push, your following, and I always say always have a woman somewhere in the mix. That's just my thing. Because women elevate things. If you look at sports shows, you got a woman, sometimes you got two women. Because they give it a different appeal.
Yeah.
Everybody want that girl look. And if they can't get her in their mind, they want to fantasize. Ooh, she looking nice tonight. What she gonna have on? So to me, I always feel like women amplify whatever you got going. That's why I always have a woman in the mix. One of the, So.
True that.
And they smart as hell.
well, fellas, and ladies, we got to wrap the show up a little bit here. Once again, we got Rocfame, we got Colors to Networkman, we got Elias. I don't know if he fell asleep on us.
You want to ask something before you put me live?
I do. So, Meeting of the Minds, do you guys, do you have all the music, all types of music, or is it just focused towards hip-hop? Or is it just...
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, we've had rock there.
Yeah,
we've had
African guitar was
music
the
there. Yeah, we've had
Star Band was the
oh my god, that was awesome.
Yeah,
we
rock
had
band,
alternative,
yeah.
All that.
And somebody playing on bongos, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guy playing just straight guitar.
Pepe with her flute.
With the girl playing the flute, yeah. Just the age is 21 and up. Other than that, I was like, come on through.
Thank y'all for checking out my show, Star in the City. Elias, Sean Treasy. We had a special guest in here today. We got Rocfame. We had Colors to Networkman. Once again, like I said, thank y'all for checking out the show.